Welcome, this is Bewitched Hearts. Hopefully this game is going to go on the channel. If not, I have wasted my time. Am I a male protagonist or a female protagonist? Let's go with Ree. Hallows Even. Halloween. Halloween. What the hell? Okay. I stare at my mirror in the mostly bare room. A lopsided gray donkey head stares back at me. Some of the seams along the head are beginning to loosen, and the body bears faint stains that I try not to think about. The sight of it in front of me makes me question all those hours I spent searching at Costumes R Us rentals. But surely, this costume truly conveys the spirit of Halloween, does it not? Making my way to the kitchen and living areas, I check my phone. 6 p.m. It's almost time for Irma and Lilia to arrive for our little Halloween house party. We've all been working hard on our upcoming visual novel, Alone Aflame, A Flower. I've been worried about both of them. Lilia's art has looked a little rushed, and Irma's editing has been less eloquent. The stress is really getting to them. As the lead developer of our bite-sized trio, I organized this party to raise our spirits and relax. After all, the reason Lilia and I have been creating stories for so long was for fun and as an escape. When Irma came along last year, we started to experiment with visual novels. The way that art, writing, and sound can bring a story to life like no other reignited my passion for stories. I still remember when Lilia first encouraged me to write. Without her, My phone lit up. A text from Lilia. Hey, I'm at the door. Sorry if I'm a little early. If you're busy, I'm okay. Just wait outside. I love your guards. What the heck is that saying? Guardslinger? Okay. I love your garden. My overgrown garden. Maybe that's her way of telling me to do some maintenance on it. A thought surfaced in my mind. Perhaps I should try scaring her. I can imagine it now. Cute Lilia, probably in a frilly dress and a bow in her hair, shocked. I can't help it as a smirk forms across my face. I quietly sneak up to the door and thrust open the door and yell, "Hee-haw!" No response. Whoops, this is awkward. Yes, it's also awkward for her too. And more awkwardness. Oh, ahaha. Wow, you scared me. How underwhelming. Wait, that costume. Lilia? Lilia starts fidgeting, and I realize I've been staring too long. I quickly avert my eyes, my face crimson. Lilia, your outfit, it's, not what I expected. Huh? Oh, do you like it? I'm the devil. Isn't Halloween about being daring and unexpected? I've always wanted to try wearing things like this, and I finally got the courage to do it. Even though you and Irma would both laugh at me. No, you look great. I just, Lilia pouts. I put a lot of effort in this. A lot of liquid lipstick was washed to get these blood tears to look right. Liquid what now? Lilia sighs and then stares at me dubiously. Oh, I bet you wish you had this costume instead, well, if you like it, then I like it. Okay, Lilia, out with it. I know you too well to tell when you're lying. It's just, I'm not sure what a donkey has to do with Halloween, and not really scary, and it's not really daring either. Just wait until Irma gets here. I know she'll understand. Sorry, I take it back. I ignore the urge to pat Lilia on the head. Haha, no, it's fine. Come inside. Lilia and I sit on our knees at opposite ends of the small wooden round table in the living room. She looked down at her hands, fidgeting. I really couldn't take her seriously, sitting there in front of me, wearing something so... Lilia? Yes? So, still afraid of doorbells, huh? Hey, that's not it, and you know it's not. I just don't like loud noises, and I didn't want to bother you in case you were busy. Sorry. You never changed, do you? Just like when we were kids. Lilia has always been a bit shy, a little strange, and extremely clumsy. But that's her charm, I guess. Something about her makes me want to protect her, or tease her. I've known Lilia for so long, her quirks feel warm and familiar to me. We begin to reminisce about our childhood together. We laugh together about simple things and small pleasures, our little secrets we once shared. There's a comfortable lull in the conversation, and Lilia begins looking around the room. I suddenly become self-conscious of my small, sparsely decorated house. There's only 2 rooms, my bedroom and the combined living and kitchen area, with the bathroom off to the side, but I couldn't afford to pay anything else in rent. Ree, are you here by yourself? Don't worry about me, Lilia. It's much better here alone. It's quiet, peacefully quiet. I don't have to hear Mom and Dad yelling at each other all the time. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's nice here. Lilia seems deep in thought, her expression unreadable. But, you still haven't unpacked all your stuff. Lilia points to a few boxes in the corner of the room, stacked haphazardly. Would it help if we did it together? Well, those boxes have some of my grandmother's stuff she left for me before passing. I don't know. I can't bring myself to even go near it. There's probably bottles of human eyes and fingernails inside and weird spellbooks or something. Sorry. I know how you feel about your grandmother. About witches. It's alright. I'm doing fine. I promise next time you come over there'll be no boxes in sight. Well, as long as you're doing okay, Ree. And you know, if you ever need it, I can come over a bit more often. It must be difficult being by yourself and doing everything alone. Just during the day, of course. I can help you with some of the chores. I live really close, so it's no big deal. And I promise if I break anything, I'll definitely buy you a new one. I smiled. I could tell Lilia was trying her best. Lilia, Hello? Bring, bring. A loud voice called out, followed by the doorbell ringing. I'm fine, Lilia. I promise. Come on, that must be Irma. Okay. The 3 of us crowd around a tiny round table. Ree, I have to ask, what were you thinking when you bought that costume? You too, Irma? As my editor, you're supposed to go along with my decisions. Editing is a lot more than spelling errors, you know? Plus, if I went along with all your ideas, I think we would have half the following. Oh, Irma? You two just don't understand the true spirit of Halloween. What's with this girly frills anyway, Irma? Huh? Well, this is what all witches wear, you stupid donkey? I really doubt that. Hey, I think Irma looks cute. Don't you think, Ree? Cute. Huh. I looked Irma up and down. She seemed to flinch at my gaze, but didn't say a word. It almost looked like she expected an answer. I guess. Ooh, our first choice, and it's not centered. Let's see. Irma is cute, Lilia is cute. If we're talking about actually cute, I would say Irma is cute. If we're talking about cute as in the more sexy way, then it would definitely be Lilia. So let's be very pinpointy here and go with the generic version of cute. So Irma. I guess she is kind of cute with the frills. Like I care about your opinion. Yeah. Okay. Irma pouted, but she looked a bit happy for some reason. Okay, let me stop here for a second. Is there branching paths in this game? Because we have a choice. So if there are branching paths, that means I'll do another playthrough and next time I'll choose Lillian. Irma pouted, but she looked a bit happy for some reason. Oh, by the way, am I late? I thought we were all meeting at 7. Unless you two planned something beforehand. No, Lilia just came early. A rare occurrence for her. but it's better than last time when she was 30 minutes late because she fell over and scraped her knee. Hey! Oh, right. Haha, of course. Okay, so are we ready to be for some scary stories? And then Irma and Lilia leaned in closer to me as I lowered my voice. It crept closer and closer. The monster all men feared. It scared even the most powerful and richest people on Earth. But only a few were not overcome by fear from even the thought of the monster. But to all who encountered it, it left terrible scars and trauma on them. Mimi was working at her desk, not noticing as the creature silently inched closer and closer. She nonchalantly flipped her calendar to the next date. And there it was, the mark of the sickly, ugly, hideous monster, written with a red marker. The words read. I paused for dramatic effect. Lilia and Irma inched even closer to me, their eyes wide like saucers. Final CG due today. Huh? Roar! The deadline monster pounced on Mimi. Eep! The evil spawn of the devil consumed the poor artist girl. And she was never seen again. I smiled smugly with satisfaction. Ree, I'm a bit disappointed and worried about our future as VN developers with stories like that. Irma stood up and turned the lights back on. Are we done already? These stories are really quite boring. Irma stifled a yawn, especially for a guy who brags about being half witch blood or whatever that means. Irma, what's with that anyway? A lot of your concepts involve evil witches. You know they're not real, right? Evil witches don't exist and can't hurt you. Okay. How about we have a food break? Irma, don't go there. Excuse me? Ree? You know what? I stormed over to the boxes with my grandmother's belongings. Inside, on the very top of a bunch of strange jars and emblems, was a light blue hard-covered book. Some strange lettering adorned the front. The gold leaf writing flickered and danced amongst the light. At the bottom, written in plain English, was a small inscription that simply read, Sybil, this. I brought the book over. Is my grandmother's spellbook, which is very real and very dangerous. You don't really expect me to believe that, do you? Fine. What is this book, anyway? Irma came up next to me. What? This doesn't make any sense at all. Ree, you don't have to do this. Why don't we do something else? I opened the book, flickering through the pages. More of the same strange squiggly lettering was inside, with diagrams and various pictures of flowers, eyeballs, and animal parts. Suddenly, I find a word I recognize. Cherish. Blinking again, the words change back to nonsensical squiggles. A spell with cherish in it can't be a bad thing. Plus, witches are female, and last time I checked, that doesn't include me. Besides, my mom never had any powers. I focused hard on the words and slowly they began to make sense. As I read the sounds out, the words turned golden, translating themselves to English. They, whom I cherish. Someone I cherish. Huh? I thought about Lilia. Ree, what are you doing? Ree, something feels bad about this. Hath done me wrong. Ree, this isn't funny. Please stop. I believe you, okay? And shall now be forever perished? I stopped myself from reading the last word. The book began to glow softly in my hands, and then violently enshrouded the room in a bright golden light. I instinctively covered my eyes. The light was blinding. I heard Irma yelp, followed by a soft thunk kind of sound. Then it was dark again. I opened my eyes. Are you okay, Ree? What was that? I don't know. Lilia!